Let's explore the useCallback hook in React. This hook helps in optimizing the performance of React applications by memoizing functions, which prevents unnecessary re-renders of components. The useCallback hook is a React hook that returns a memoized version of a callback function. This memoized version only changes if one of its dependencies has changed. In simpler terms, it remembers the function and only updates it when necessary. Here's the basic syntax for using useCallback. First, declare a constant called Memoized Callback. This constant stores the useCallback hook. The useCallback hook takes two arguments, a callback function and a dependency array. The callback function contains the function logic that you want to memoize. The dependency array is an array of values that the callback function depends on. If any of these values change, the callback function will be updated. Let's examine a scenario where useCallback is not used and identify the potential problem. Consider a parent component that renders a child component and passes a handle-click function as a prop. Without useCallback, a new handle-click function is created on every render of the parent component. This means that even if the parent component re-renders for some other reason, the child component will also re-render because it receives a new handle-click prop. Now let's see how useCallback can solve the problem. By wrapping the handle-click function with useCallback, we ensure that the same function reference is maintained across re-renders of the parent component. The useCallback hook memoizes the handle-click function, so it only changes if one of its dependencies changes. In this case, the dependency array is empty, so the handle-click function will never change. The dependencies array plays a crucial role in determining when the memoized callback should be updated. Consider a handle submit function that depends on user ID and form data. By including user ID and form data in the dependencies array, useCallback ensures that the handle submit function is only recreated when either user ID or form data changes. This optimization prevents unnecessary re-renders when other parts of the component update. Here are some common scenarios where useCallback is beneficial. Firstly, when passing callbacks to memoized child components. Memoized components, like those wrapped in React.memo, rely on prop comparisons to prevent re-renders. By using useCallback, you can ensure that the callback prop remains the same unless its dependencies change. Secondly, when functions are used as dependencies in other hooks, such as useEffect. Using useCallback can prevent infinite loops or unexpected behavior caused by constantly changing function references. Here are the key takeaways regarding the useCallback hook. Firstly, useCallback prevents unnecessary re-renders of child components by memoizing functions and ensuring that they only update when their dependencies change. Secondly, avoid overusing useCallback. While it can improve performance in certain cases, it also has its own performance cost. Use it judiciously when you need to optimize specific parts of your application. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.